Hello, Tom Frezza here for the Naval History and Heritage Command with another one of our Artifact Spotlights. This is where we take a look at the Navy timeline and pull out specific artifacts from that history and teach you about them. And today we are going to be taking a look at Semaphore Flags and the rate of signalmen. So the items that you see before me are actually from two different eras. The flags are actually from World War II, and the signalman's rate is from World War I. Now, what is semaphore? Well, it's basically a telegraphy system, a visual telegraphy system that utilizes these flags. And basically, you will have a signalman on one ship communicating visually to another. So the ships have to be fairly close to use this system of communication. And basically, the signalman will hold these two flags, one in each hand, and the position that he holds the flags are basically translate into a different letter. So one position could mean A, the other one could mean J, the other one could be X. So it all depends on the positioning of the flags that the signalman is holding. And you can tell that these are naval flags. These are the Oscar flags. Oscar flags are red and yellow, and basically those are the ones that are supposed to be used while at sea, while white and blue, which are Papa flags, are the ones that are used on land. So these are specific for sea use. And again, the semaphore is used for when ships are replenishing either food, fuel, material. You can even use them for when the ships, again, are basically close into each other. So as you can see with the recognition models that we have here, basically the ships are very close in with each other and they're able to communicate visually and not have to break radio silence, which is a very important thing in wartime. And it's something that is still used even to this day. Now the signalman rating, as you can see here, you can tell it's a signalman because you can see the hash marks, you can see the crow, but underneath it you have the two signalmen flags underneath, and the signalmen actually had a lot of different nicknames as well, like SIGs, flags, and also the skivvy wavers, because they would be waving around these different flags and everything as well. And it was their job to basically communicate with other vessels. It was their job to send messages, receive messages, encode and decode messages. They had a very wide range of jobs, and they were also in charge of all of the visual Morse code using signal lamps, also all of the flag systems as well that they could send messages with. But the semaphore was really definitely a skill to learn, and a lot of the signalmen learned it very early on in their training and kept up with it. And I've actually met a few veterans who were signalmen, and they basically have said that, you know, it never goes away, and they've picked up these flags and have been able to signal with them as well. Now today, the rate of signalmen does not exist. It's been folded into the quartermaster rating. So they did away with signalmen and folded it into the quartermaster rating. And so the quartermaster picks up all of the jobs of the signalman. But you can still see sailors today waving these semaphore flags and carrying on the tradition of the signalman. And with that, if you're interested in learning more, please visit the website of the Naval History and Heritage Command, history.navy.mil, and we'll see you at our next Artifact Spotlight.